Good morning, guys. This is Stephen Howard, my dog Yucca. Um, we're out here, beautiful day in the desert. I'm flat broke and I'm waiting for unemployment. I'm waiting for stimulus check, and I'm just kind of cruising down memory lane. I'm at Mountain's Edge, and I'm actually visiting my old house. Um, I wanted to show you guys where I used to live and how I used to live in Las Vegas. A lot of people don't believe what I used to have, or, 3 years ago, I was living in a really nice house. This was my house. It's on Black Wolf. And I had a garage full of toys and a brand new Jeep. And my baby girl Marley lived downstairs in a really nice bedroom, and she had a whole bedroom full of toys, a playroom. There used to be a gazebo right here, and beautiful flowers in the springtime. There is a little bridge and a koi pond in the backyard, and a perfect stone for hopping the back fence. Hopefully I don't get a burglary, but wow, they took out everything and put in a pad. There used to be a fountain and a bridge there, but it's gone. My koi are gone, but this was my view out my back window, and usually had a motorcycle in the garage so I could go out and ride, and I'd wake up at 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning, go ride my motorcycle 100 miles before going to work. I guess why I'm coming to visit this place is because for me personally, I have to realize that I've been abundant in the past. I've had what other people have. A nice house, food in the refrigerator, all that stuff, and it really didn't make much difference. It seemed like I couldn't get the people in my life to cooperate, and so no matter how grandiose and awesome I built my life, stable, it was always being undermined by people around me, and I was constantly being taken advantage of, and I didn't realize it. I also didn't realize my self-worth, you know. I sure do miss my master bedroom and my bed and my hardwood floors and my stainless steel refrigerator. I do miss a lot of things about home life, but I've been on a massive spiritual journey, and what I've gained is my own wealth and my own stability within myself, and knowing my true value and what I'm capable of. So, if you watch some of my other videos, I cry a lot. I'm talking about the past. I tend to, put things on other people. There's a list of things that I'm doing, and I'm doing those things on purpose to show you that those are not the vibration you want to operate on. Those are lower vibration things. If you know your self-worth, if you know your value, if you know that it's intrinsic, that we're all worth millions, we're all worth happiness, and we're all worth fulfillment, and we're all worth being loved and adored and cherished. And the way we love other people is how we want to be loved. So it's really important that you you don't tear yourself down because of what you've lost, because of loss. That those things are material and they can be replaced, but you can't be replaced. There's no replacing you and the value of you and what you bring to relationships. So I hope I made my point today. Come on, Yucca. That basically, my house and what I had doesn't make me who I am and doesn't give me my value. I live homelessly right now in the back of my Suburban, and I have a higher value of myself and a higher value of those around me than I did when I lived in a really nice house with a really nice car. So, it's not being said that I don't want those things. It's not being said that Yucca and I don't want a house and a place to live, but it is being said that that doesn't make us happy. That doesn't fulfill us. It's not the thing that's the end all be all or the answer. Come on. So we're going to a number of parks today. I might record another video. The channeling that I had was being disrupted by a bunch of emotional outbursts, and what I've been having to deal with is the pain. When you're in constant pain about your situation because of how it's transpired, and the guilt and remorse, the things that come up tend to block our answers or our vibration or our channeling. But what I have gotten is that, people need to stop looking at things outside of themselves to give them fulfillment. Be it sex, drugs, rock and roll. Well, I like rock and roll. But, whatever it is that's binding you, whatever it is, the chains that are binding you, you got to break those. And it's not easy. I've dealt with drug addiction and sex addiction. I have friends that are alcoholics, and I'm watching their lives, kind of slip. And it's time that we address those issues and really take a good look within ourselves and how we are self-destructive or self-sabotaging, how we need to eliminate the things that are binding us and the things that are holding us back. So that's exactly what I'm doing. So if it's a bit confusing, what you're watching is basically nervous breakthrough. I have PTSD from a number of shooting situations. I have PTSD from ugly divorce, and then, being back here and trying to rekindle a relationship and it not working because somebody has not changed. And that's not me, and there's nothing I can do about that. So I am pretty powerless in this situation. And in that case, I surrender. I don't give up, but I surrender. It's a little different. Giving up on something means you're done with it. But surrendering to something is accepting whether it goes your way or not. You still love it. You just might have to love it from afar. So, Love is always the best answer. Some people have been reaching out to me both negatively and positively, and the negative ones can put their stuff in the suggestion box and talk to the manager. But, you know, I'm just doing the best I can, and I realize where I've been and where I'm going. And, yeah, it's just been really, really a hard lesson. So, I hope as you guys are going through your stuff that you just realize we're all going through it together. And, you know, next time you have a moment with somebody, you might want to give them a big hug and just say, you know, whatever you've been going through, it's going to be okay. And you might not realize that the strongest person around you actually probably has the most problems. So, you know, here we are, day whatever of the quarantine lockdown. I'm stuck in the state of Nevada till I get a pass, and I've gone broke. And you know, an employer of mine called me yesterday, a very powerful attorney named Keith, and he said, you know, I've been busy. I started my new job, and I've been at it for about a week, and I'm really sorry, but you know, I really love your work. You're a hard worker. You did amazing work on our garage. I'd like to have you back. I'm just not sure when that will be. And I said, no problem. You know, I could really use the work and I'm in this situation, but, you know, if I could have you as a reference, you know, when I go back to Montana and, you know, if I'm here and work is happening, please count me in, you know? So, you know, I'm not a bum. I'm not somebody who sits here and waits for something to happen. I'm always making stuff happen, even if we're in lockdown and Hollywood's closed. I'm still working on what I would write in the movie and where I'd film, and you know, definitely the house that I just showed you would be in the movie. So, you know, I had people that would come to me for consulting for licensing in marijuana. You know, I had people from wealthy people from all over the state come visit me at my house and talk about marijuana and where it was going to go back when it was medical in the state. And it's now recreational, and people have made all this money. And, you know, people forget about you. They forget about what you've done for them. You know, it could be family, it could be friends, it could be an employer. They forget what you've done for them. So hopefully they all awaken and realize how wonderful you are and what you've tried to do. And that's all I can do, man. You know, I did my best. We'll be like Dane Cook crying. I did my best. You know, you don't know, you could cry for an hour, you could cry all day. You could cry while you're brushing your teeth. Ah, you could cry while you're checking your emails. Well, I hope you guys have a blessed day, and you know, it's okay to go down memory lane and, you know, be upset about what you lost, what you had, where you were at. But don't do it too long, because you got places to go and you got things to do. And, you know, it's okay. It helps heal that stuff. You know, you let go of it and realize you're going to be okay no matter what happens, because you have love in your heart. So I hope you have a good day. You know, um, try and keep your vibration up. Try and keep yourself fed, and don't forget your morning coffee. Got my coffee from Terrible Herbst today. Blue Diamond Travel Center. I had a dream the other night that everything that you truly want, everything that you truly want and need is yours. It's yours already. You might not have it in your 3D yet, but it's coming. Good morning. So, as you're manifesting, you remember in like Happy Gilmore when, you know, his golf pro buddy, guy from Rocky, said, find your happy place, you know, your really happy place. And, you know, we all have a problem with that. We start imagining our happy place, and then we start, you know, fear creeps in and doubt. And we start to wonder if that could really ever happen. And the truth of the matter is, it already has, and it will again. I've had some times in my life, I can't even explain how incredibly powerful and amazing they were. I've also had some times in my life where I didn't know which way was up. So finding the balance between that and realizing when the world is upside down, it's just teaching you to appreciate when it's right side up, when things are going your way. So, you know, the next opportunity I have, I definitely won't self-sabotage it. I definitely will actually be vulnerable and admit my doubt, admit my self-sabotage, and just say, you know, I'm sorry, it's my built-in insecurity from what's happened in the past. But it doesn't mean that this can't be an amazing present or future. So I hope that all made sense today. I'll probably look back and see again and see if it did. But we're out here at Mountain's Edge. Yucca's a little shaky because the dog went by. But we're doing good, and you know, we're surviving. That's the most important thing. Might catch a shave today. I'm actually getting some gray in my beard, which is pretty cool. I hope you guys have a great day. One love, everybody. I sure miss you, Montana. I hope you're having a wonderful day up there in the snow. We'll see ya.